Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and gamers to LORECRAFT 50. That's right, we made it to episode 50 already. It's crazy. We've been at this for over a year, and as you guys know, episode 50 is the world tour because every 25 we do it. And last time we were doing some work, we were getting some stuff done, and then we did a really quick kind of world tour, and that worked when it was like, sorry, with what we had at that time. But we have more stuff now, and I think we just need to dedicate the episode to the world tour. So this is the secret base. If you find it, you definitely get a reward. So world download is down in the description for you guys. First person to find it and send me the coords. Preferably if you go on to the my channel page, there's the about section underneath. You're able to like email me for business inquiries. Please email me the coordinates, and if you are right, you're definitely getting a prize. But this is our massive storage system. Some of these are quite filled up already, and it's pretty awesome. We have our, I call them micro silos, but they're still bigger than they really need to be. I mean, a lot of these don't even have a full stack of items in there. Some of them have a little more than others. But, so there's that. Down here we have our sugarcane farm, which I think is absolutely awesome. It's not the most efficient design. A lot of these sugarcane end up despawning. We're never going to get that sugarcane, but it works out pretty well for us. We have enough for our rocket supply, and I'm pretty happy with it, if I'm honest. I'm pretty happy with it, especially since we're able to expand it as we need. The mine shaft is currently closed due to maintenance and a glitching chunk. Speaking of glitching chunks, stay tuned to the end. You're gonna, that thumbnail picture, that's coming at the end, and there's some fun things that happen over there. But we have a lot of things going on. We have a ton of shulker boxes now. Like 25 episodes ago, I think we had like 6. But we have our fish farm. Back here we have our shulker unpacker system. I think it's really nice. Let's let me pop over to the mob farms, and then we'll be able to travel to some of the villages. All right, over here we have our rail farm. Some of you people are probably still upset about that, but we have our mob farm, and it's a slime block pushing base mob farm that I designed in my redstone testing world. I'm really proud of this thing, especially since it does put out as many items as it does. In a perfect world where there's like perimeter and everything and no other spawnable blocks, this thing's popping out over 100,000 an hour. But we haven't had to run it in a little while because, well, it pops out 100,000 an hour. On the other side of this wall, though, we have our slime farm, which is, as long as we're over here, it is active. I actually haven't checked it in a little while. I don't think it's been active. We're not close enough to it. No, it hasn't been. But that's it for the mob farms over here. Let's pop over to Sanaoko, the first village, and take a look at what's been going on over there. Alrighty, guys. Here we are at the mayor's house and the kind of like community center. That's just the mayor's apartment, I guess you'd say. Small little place. And yeah, we have like the little blacksmith area over here for selling. This is, we call this like, it's like the bank vault or something for people to store their valuables. It's just grass. It's just grass blocks. There's some leaves, actually a good amount of leaves. We should move these over to the main, the secret base sometime soon. But I really like this place. This was the first building up on this server right here. It blows my mind at how I almost took a huge chunk out of it just now. It blows my mind at how far we've really come, because, I mean, we didn't even really do an interior for this, if we're honest. We just did it. And this was like cutting edge for me a year ago, and now I look at it and kind of laugh. Like, I'm never going to, I mean, we talked about a little while ago of removing one of these stalls over here, and we'll take a look at that in a moment, but I don't think I'm going to. This is too much nostalgia for me to do that. But we have our little, I guess, little drive shaft system to be able to split logs and stuff like that. We're originally going to have a river going through here to be able to drop the logs off into that we decided against. All of our horses, donkeys, things of that nature. We have a little bit of terraforming for a small lake, a little tiny waterfall with a lake on top. This all here was like flat, and I mined this out before I even had like efficiency 5 tools. Like, oh, I was ridiculous. Here is our custom tree, like my favorite custom tree I've ever done in my life. This whole force is just custom. and it's by using and exploiting certain ways to be able to make certain trees grow, and it's really, go check out episode 7 in this series. It goes through all the details on that. I'm super happy because this is originally, I believe, and I think it's a good idea. If you guys want to know the coordinates, there you go. This was originally just a regular forest. Parts of it was birch forest, if I'm correct. So yeah, 133 and 229 for X and Z. But it was just like this nice little place. We have like, if you guys have not seen since we've really built in a city, which is possible because it's been about 10 episodes since we were last in the Iron Greed Village. We had like this like house that's bigger on the inside than the outside, which I won't show you because I need to repair that before the world download. Got shot by a ghast again. Yeah, again. All these houses though like have an actual genuine interior, and I think they all look pretty nice. I did just realize. No, this one has a bed, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Because I remember when the 1.13 update came out. No, 1.12. Sorry, we're in 1.12. Update came out. Beds were broken. Over here we have another nice little cozy little house, and it's just like this place just makes me happy because it's cozy. Like, this is cozy. There was another bed there that got really wonky because that was when color beds were introduced, which is crazy to me that was only a year ago. This is our like food cellar, and like where we would like process food for the village was the lore behind that. I love this place. We have the little markets in the back here, which makes me feel like this would be the center of town now that I think about it. Man, there's just so many things that I have learned, and we've all learned together since this world started. It's ridiculous. But for the most part, that's this place. All that's left over here is the windmill and wheat area, which we built kind of recently. I really love the way this turned out. It's a very unique roof structure, I think, and I love the way the windmill came out. I love it. But we need to go to the Iron Greed Village, which I have a hard time remembering the name of this thing, even though I named it. And it's literally Japanese for Iron Greed, and I can't remember which words we picked for iron and which words we picked for greed. And it's messing with me. So it's right over here. It's the Donyoku Tetsu mines. Donyoku Tetsu is the name of this place. Donyoku is greed and Tetsu is iron. If I'm remembering correctly, I'm struggling a little bit. But this is the world of iron and magic. This is where the Iron Phoenix is, and it drops iron out through this magic circle to be able to make it lore friendly. All of these houses, for the most part, other than I think this one, that one, and that one over here, and the main house are the same house, same three houses, just applying different rules. Obviously, this one's very unique. But most of these houses don't have an interior. The three grand ones do. But yeah, and some of these are like still a little wonky. But I want to go in here and check this out because this is just a fun little place. Like over here we have our iron storage and stuff like that, and we don't have a ton right now. I've been moving a lot of it over to the secret base. Oop. This is the way to the nether, enchanting, barracks, classroom. I just love the nether portal here, and you're gonna see like it's just good. I love that idea. Just being able to merge the nether into the world, like it's almost like corrupting the world. I love it. But we have our floating island that was going to be the obsidian portal, but nothing ever came of it. We have our poor district, which sounds awful to say, but that's what it is. We originally had two little villagers in here that we would trade with, and they were both garbage jerks. Actually, nope. Oh, I have some redstone over here. I'm definitely grabbing that. But I'm just constantly trading, just trying to get emeralds, and it just never worked. Oh, wow. Give me, give me, give me. Is there a crafting bench? Yes, there is. That's right. There we go. Okay. I love it when I find items. And yes, we did put the villagers in the poor district because they annoy me. Let's pop in here, and then we'll take a look at the walls in the grand scale, probably in spectator mode just to make it easier. So nice little king's room. He has all of his precious items by him, all the trophies from all the mobs he's killed over the years. And then this is more like, this is the junk chest. This is like hey, this is a survival world evidence. Down here is a little bit more storage. Nothing's really in there. This is our actual iron storage though, and we have iron for days. Like, we will never run out of iron in this world. And some of you might be wondering why I don't use the ender chest more, because it only has empty shulker boxes. The reason is the fact that, there we go. The reason is the fact that the this world crashed actually at one point, and my character lost all evidence that they played, and it emptied the shulker box, and we lost our redstone shulker box, which was full, and I didn't know what resources was in it, so we had to, like, starting at episode 43, do like a day 1 grind for redstone resources. But this wall is like, I'm not used to building symmetrically. It's something that just doesn't come naturally to me, and it worked out extremely well here. I love the shape of this. It's just a perfect circle with circular towers. I just realized that we never did the glass on the outside. We're gonna have to do that probably in one of the episodes coming up. Like, cause this like glass, almost banner-ish kind of design, I think is awesome. But let's just do a quick look at the Iron Phoenix. That doesn't look like there's enough villagers in that pocket. Is there only one? What happened? This gets struck by lightning again. This has been struck by lightning twice now, and I keep putting out more and more villagers and keep rebuilding the village breeder and moving them in, and just doesn't happen, just doesn't work. But, well, I'll have to fix that sometime soon. But yeah, I think some of them don't always fall in, but because of entity cramming, they'll get pushed in eventually. But yeah, guys, this is like, it's crazy the amount of stuff we've been able to do in this series so far. I just want to go underneath really quick and just show like the amount of digging we did. Like, it is actually crazy. And just randomly, here's like the first mine shaft we ever had on the server. Like, and we just went absolutely ridiculous with it. Like, and for those of you that don't know, the way I mine is I go down 2 blocks, and then the third one I dig 5 over, because that way any pocket of like 2x2x2 of, because that's normally how ore spawns, it's like a 2x2x2, I will see every time. Let's get back to our little iron village. But yeah, guys, I just love the way this is kind of shaped, the feel to it. Everything about this village, it feels right, and it's going to be honestly tough to top it in future like villages, because we only spent here, I think, 25 episodes. It was episode 15 to episode 40, and we accomplished all of this, and it's actually just crazy to me. By the way, that first village was just the first 15 episodes. But, oh, the chords for this, I mean, it's right by it, but it's 30 and 415-ish. So if you guys want to be able to travel, you'll spawn in that forest right there, I believe. So these two will be very easy for you to find. But my light just ran out. This pickaxe is running low. I say let's head on over to the end, because we have the ender, and yeah, it'll be nice. But I'm super pumped, guys. This is just, this world, we only get to do about 1 episode a week, just because of the fact that I am a full-time student. I work part-time. I have another part-time job. And this is just something that is for us to just come in and relax and have a lot of fun with. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this. This is not going anywhere anytime soon, I think. So let's head off. We're almost there. It should be about 1,500, I believe. Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait, what? I've been doing a lot. Here is the next project, the entrance to the end. This last quarter we're gonna dig out on camera, like through a time lapse together next episode, but it has been a lot of work to get to this point. It is crazy. I love it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of lore with this, a lot of creative little ideas. No. F! I've never seen a spider in the end before. Oh, that's hilarious. So We've killed the Ender Dragon 4 times. We only have 2 portals due to when the world crashed. It kind of reset the idea of beating the Ender Dragon. So the first 2 kind of just respawned where they were. But we also have over in this direction the Ender, and it's a fantastic little Enderman farm. I mean, it repairs my stuff very quickly, but the only issue is the fact that, like, I cannot get this stupid elevator to work anymore. Just randomly it stopped working. It's so weird. But guys, we're not going to have a birch burning this time. And I know it's a very quick episode, but it's because it's a world tour. You guys are supposed to be able to watch this real quick. Share this with anyone that might be interested in things of that nature and be able to get them involved. Leave me down in the comments though, guys. I'd love to be able to talk to you guys. Let's reminisce. When did you guys show up? Were you one of the subscribers that were here from like almost day 1 and you saw episodes 1, 2, or 3 first? Or were you just recent and you started coming in at episode 40 or so? I'd love to hear and love to be able to talk with you guys down in the comments. So let's meet down there. That is way too loud. So I'm going to do my outro over here. But guys, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to catch you back here next time. Man, that just doesn't feel right, does it? Goodbye.